A second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Opposed.
Opposed.
Motion carries. Okay. That'll bring us down to board discussion on dates for upcoming meetings.
Regular meeting is scheduled for February 20th. I was looking at having a special meeting. You said you would like to have three proposed dates, so we'll get those out to you.
So yeah, send us out the 3 dates for the, that's with the Holly Teague, right?
Team of 8.
20th,
Team
February
eight.
20th, Thursday.
Okay.
20th.
But our regular meeting is gonna be the 20th, correct?
Right.
6 o'clock or 7 o'clock?
That's, did we want to move earlier or do we like the 7?
Okay.
I think you should change it without at least having some.
Yeah, let's stick. This is a special one because we know it's gonna
Okay.
be long.
All right.
So let's stick with the 7. And then the policy review on the 28th. Is there any other things that we need to put on our calendar?
So we have set for the 28th for the policy review already?
The 28th, we looked at it because that is it's right after school's out, and our principals and our administrators will go through an all-day training. But it's a session with the board members at night to go over the policy review.
So that's Friday, the 28th. I'm talking about February 28th?
Thursday, the 28th. May
May.
28th.
May.
I'm sorry.
I was looking at February too.
February.
May 28th.
Well, May
It's like,
28th.
man, what a fun.
God, that's a good night.
They weren't gonna be able to get to us till.
We're trying to get in your calendar early here,
Okay,
John.
that's fine. The further out the
Get on
better.
that court docket early.
What time?
Yeah, what time?
Should we do that? Is that gonna be what day is it? That is a Thursday?
The administrators are gonna be with us. Administrators are coming to give us,
No, the administrators will go through.
Would have already done it.
With it, and then that night, the board will get reviewed on what, through with because it's basically looking at procedures and policy and aligning. And
Do that
then
at 7 as well?
I'm fine with 6 if,
Okay.
If we're not
Okay, y'all
asking
gonna
the
do
public.
for that one,
to
you
come.
probably wanna make that one at
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
because it's gonna be a
Let's do that.
long one.
Okay,
because it'll
6.
probably be at the CNI building.
Is that TASB or is that work session?
That's the TASB one.
Or y'all talking about?
Work session one with Holly Teague, whichever dates, that probably needs to be 6 o'clock also, because that's a required 3-hour
Right.
team of 8 training, I believe.
And
Okay,
that-
that one will have a meal.
Okay, so
Other
the
stuff from the night.
TASB Thursday, May 28th is 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Work session, we
What
haven't
about the
done.
work session for strategic planning? We're
Yeah.
just talking about those or those?
Just, do you feel like if we're doing the special session with Holly Teague
It's 2 in
on-
February.
next month also, do you want to have another work session before the regular meeting on February? That's kind of what,
Could we do one,
You
could we
need to
do it in
decide.
March? Is that, I mean, if we have a regular meeting in March, do something right the week before that?
Are you talking about one that's different than the 13th that we were gonna do? This
What is Holly's agenda? Has she given you an
Holly's
agenda?
is
She's
a
the
team
13th,
of
we're not
8,
doing
3-hour
Thursday.
training on strategic planning. And then if you want to have another work session where we're laying out strategic plans for the
Afterwards.
different departments that we've been kind of going over. We can have cafeteria and facilities, do one in February. like a work
We
session.
need to, I hate to, I mean, I like the strategic planning with Holly for a team of 8 is great, but we need to do goal setting and, district goals. I mean, we desperately need to get those written. And so, I don't know if you think the strategic plan leads into that, but I just don't wanna draw it out too far. I mean, I really think that we just need to sit down and bite the bullet and at least rewrite the district goals. We need to get that done, and then we need to create formative goals.
We have to have published on our website, May 20, what we're doing.
I would think that March, if we might have a working session, and call it goal setting,
Okay, fine.
We need board goals too, guys. I mean, seriously, we've never had board goals.
I agree.
So we need, board goals, district goals, and then superintendent
Doesn't
goals.
TASB provide a service that would, to come in and talk about our goal setting and doesn't TASB offer
They do.
Someone to come in and
They
maybe.
do.
We did
We
that.
did it, and it was
And
an
then we
index
didn't come
card.
out with any goals hardly.
But it was
We
like
just
that.
talked. I mean, we kind of,
I thought they have new training on it as well.
We might contact TASB again and see. We just every facilitator that we've had, it was
Or
we
maybe if
talked
there's,
around it, we just didn't decide.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
you know,
there's another district that's just gone through this, maybe reaching out to them and saying, hey, who did you use? How did you
The
do
Lone
it?
Star
I want
governance.
to tell Michael one thing too. The grievance form on the website.
Yes.
Did you get an update on that? Did Maddie see that?
uh-uh.
There was a link in the handbook. That was the way we were talking about it. But what we ended up actually doing was making more like a parent complaint section. There's a set of forms that you go through. The first one, is where your parent concerns form. It's just a concern.
On the campus website.
Yeah, where you can do the concern form, and then it has a flow chart that shows how it goes. That you whenever you have a concern, how do you address a concern? First go to your teacher, then go to your campus leader. So that because I think the mindset had been some people jumping straight to the grievance form. The minute they had a problem, let's go straight to the board with the grievance.
Well,
So
when we first talked about it a while back, the issue was that for them to fill out a grievance, they had to go to the superintendent's office to get the grievance form.
That's not necessary. No, they can get them at the campus level.
but anyway, but we want to make it.
But I guess my question is, if I'm a parent, where on the website does it tell me that?
Right.
Like, how would I know that otherwise?
Right. But now there's going to be a parent concern. We're going to put it on all the websites,
Campus,
the
okay.
campus and us, and
That walks them through.
That basically, it encourages them to do the parent concern form first. Start there before you go to a grievance. Let's start with the parent concern form, and then
I guess she hadn't put it on there yet. I was just looking at
she just where she got it from was Alito. She took theirs off their website, and they have a really good setup.
I mean,
It looked pretty common sense to me.
Right.
That it'd be kind of hard for you to mess this up. You'd have to
as
really
long as a
up.
parent can look on the website to say what my next step is without having to actually go to the superintendent or go to the principal who you probably have a grievance on.
Right.
Right? As long as I go to the website, here's my process, here's where I go next.
Right. That's what it is.
I think that's fine.
That's what it is. Anyway, so I meant to tell you earlier. But that's it. What else?
Work session for goals, we're gonna do sometime in March.
March, right?
When's the board meeting in March? Do we know?
Spring break.
19th?
I think we have to move it, don't we? Because it falls spring break.
No, spring break's
kinda
9th
early.
through the 13th.
It's early that year.
Should
It's
be
the
the
week
week after.
before the
Okay,
17th, so it works out for us to do it the
19th?
19th.
19th? Okay.
When is the break? When's spring break?
The week before
9th?
St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, I have it on the 19th and or the 26th is the board meeting is what I have in March.
So if we want to do something the week before,
Yeah.
goals and vision, whatever, the week before, and then do
St.
the board meeting
Patty's
to
is the
approve it.
17th, so.
You can't be there for that one.
Oh, you got a
26th, you can't?
The 17th.
You have a St. Patrick's Day parade to go to?
Jason's birthday.
Oh.
March,
Well, we won't do the
19th is a
17th, but
Thursday.
I'm just saying.
19th and 26th.
Can we plan 19th and 26th? 19th is a Thursday. Can you do that?
19th.
Okay. So we're planning 19th for work and 26th for
Can we
regular?
just do it all in one night?
Pretty long.
Oh, a 3-hour work session?
I mean, setting goals takes time.
Yeah,
It's
it's
I won't be here the
painful.
26th, so I'll be in San Diego, but the 19th for sure.
But we can try. We don't have to do the whole thing in one. I mean, maybe that's the mistake we made last time was trying to finish it all in one night. I mean, we could lay out rough.
I mean,
It'll take at least
if in
3 hours.
February we have information on what we can work on our own end by the time we get to that 19th. If on the 19th we're starting from scratch, then I think you're right, there's no way.
Okay.
But if we have information, say the board meeting before.
Let's plan on dinner again on the 19th.
Okay, something on the 19th of
Yeah.
March. Okay.
Work session board,
So 6 o'clock, right?
session
On the 19th.
goals.